Despicable Me 4 box office pushes franchise to rare global milestone. Despicable Me 4 has pushed the animated franchise past a huge global milestone. The movie is the fourth installment in the flagship Illumination franchise, which follows the adventures of reformed supervillain Gru and his family, in addition to being the sixth installment overall, including the two movies in the Minions spin-off sub-franchise. The Despicable Me 4 release had an auspicious debut over the 4th of July holiday weekend, grossing a whopping $122.6 million at the domestic box office during its first 5 days after opening midweek. Per Deadline, the Despicable Me 4 box office is projected to add another $136 million to its worldwide total by the end of its second weekend in theaters. However, the movie's Friday numbers alone have pushed the overall franchise's worldwide gross to a total of $5.025 billion. Although it was already the #1 animated movie franchise in history, it has now become the first such franchise to ever cross the $5 billion milestone. It is not necessarily a surprise that the Despicable Me franchise was the first to cross this major milestone. Even though it's a more contemporary franchise that kicked off in 2010 and only has 6 installments, 2 of them, Minions and Despicable Me 3, have already passed the $1 billion mark, while an additional 2, Minions, The Rise of Gru and Despicable Me 2, grossed more than $900 million apiece. However, there are several other franchises potentially poised to cross the $5 billion milestone soon. Below, see the current top 5 highest-grossing animated movie franchises of all time. Each of the other competing franchises in the top 5 has a new sequel in development, with Toy Story 5, Shrek 5, and Frozen 3 due in 2026, and an upcoming Ice Age movie teased on a Disney promotional website in 2022. While the upcoming Minions 3 will likely end up pushing the franchise even further, potentially crossing the $6 billion mark, all 4 franchises are making bids to follow the Illumination franchise past the $5 billion milestone soon. The most likely to do so next is the Shrek franchise, which has less than $1 billion to go.